Hello and welcome to Subwatch TV. Today on Subwatch TV, we are looking at a very simple topic in math, and I'll try my best to do it as simple as I can. I want you to roll with me so that we look at this topic. That is a substitution into formulae and change of subjects. We'll start with substitution into formulae. Now, I want you to flow with me so that you just listen to this story I'm about to tell you about substitution into formulae. Then I think that will be all. With about 2 or 3 examples, we'll be done. Now, when there is a football match going on and the coach or the manager of the side realize that there's a problem with one of the players being an injury or whatsoever, the coach makes sure that he does something. And what he does is very, very important relating to the topic that we are about to do. So he calls or he alerts the referee that that particular player who is injured has to come out and another person replaces that particular player. That process going on is what we call a substitution. That's substitution. And our topic, substitutions into formulae, is just as what I explained. If we want to understand this particular topic, let's use what I just said. Now, you'll be given a formula. It could be a formula or any other statement in math. And the idea is that substitute a letter or a variable with a number and get us the value. And that is all about substitution into formulae. We are aware of something like this in math. This is called a formula, and this is a formula to find the area of a circle. Now, you can be given figures to represent this particular letters we have over. Let's take this as letters. So let's assume that we have pi to be 22 over 7, and we have r to be, let's say, 49. Now, as we change the pi to 22 over 7 and change the r into 49, that is what we call substitution. We are taking this r out, then we are representing it or we are substituting it with this 49 given over here. Now we are also taking this pi out and we are representing it between 2 over 7. So doing that alone was what we call substitution. We are taking something out of the main question and we are bringing something else inside. And that is the idea of substitution. So after you have done that, you find the value of the letter that was equal to that particular formula. So with this one, for example, we have a being equal to. Now we have pi here, and we are saying that pi is what? 22 over 7. So we have our 22 on 7 here. Then also multiplying, we have r squared. R. And r, we say r is what? 49. So we represent that with what? 4 and 9. I hope it's clear. Now from there we can do some calculation here. So 7 will cancel here, 1 cancel here 7 times. Then we have a to be equal to what? 154. And that is the value of the a. If pi is 22 over 7 and r is what? 49. I hope it's clear. Let's go. Now let's look at these questions we have on the board here. We have to evaluate the following. We have to evaluate from a to d. But we have x to be 2, we have y to be 3, and z to be 4. The first one says 2x plus 5y equal to 7. We have x squared minus 4y squared plus 2x plus 5y. We have 8x squared y minus 5 minus xy squared. We also have x squared y squared minus 9x squared all on x squared y minus 3x squared. Now, so we have the first one to be 2x plus 5y minus 7. Now, as we said earlier, we said that we do exchange substitution. Let's take it that this x is in the match, right? Now, this x is tied, so we are about to exchange the x with these two. Is it clear? We are exchanging the x with these two. Anywhere we see y, we exchange it with what? 3. Then that's all. So now x is 2. So anywhere I see x over here, I put 2 over there. So I'm going to get 2 bracket 2 here for this x. Then plus 5. I come here, I see that y is 3. So I change it with what? 3. Then minus 7 continues. Now 2 times 2 gives me 4. 5 times 3 gives me 15. Then minus 7. Now, when we get here, let's remember board mass first. When we are doing board mass, addition comes before subtraction. So let's do the addition first. That is 19 minus 7. That's giving us 12. We are done. Alright, so let's look at the second one. It says that x squared minus 4y squared plus 2x plus 5y. As we did with the first example, we are doing the same thing here. Anywhere we see x, we are putting 2 there. Anywhere we see y, we are putting 3. Anywhere we see z, we are putting 4. Then after that, we just simplify. That is all. So the main thing for substitution into formula is what? The substitution is like exchanging the letters with the number. That's the main thing. Is it clear? Now let's go. Now x is 2, so we're going to get 2 square here. Now y is 3, so we will have y bracket 3 square. Then plus x again is 2, so we're going to get 2 bracket 2 plus 5 bracket y is 3, so I have my 3 here. Now we are about to break it down. Now 2 times 2 raised to the power 2 means 2 times 2. So 2 times 2 is giving us 4. So we have 4 here. Now, I want to simplify this side well. So this side, let me write my 4 first. Now, 3 square means 3 times 3. So that will give us 9. Is it clear? Now, we have plus 2 times 2 gives us 4. Then 5 times 3 also gives us 15. Now, we can still multiply this. So I'm going to get 4 minus 36 plus 4 plus 15. And 4 minus 36 plus 4 minus 15 is going to give us minus 13. We are saying x is 2 again, y is 3, and z is 4. So let's fix in. So we have our 8, then bracket, because they are multiplying. So x is 2. So that is 2 squared, then bracket close. Then we have y being 3. Then I'll add that one to 3, bracket close. Remember, the square is on the x. So it will be affected only by the 2, not the 3. The square is on the x. Now we come to this side. We have x to be 2, so we have 2 brackets. Y is 3, then that one 2 squared, like that. So there is the substitution. This is the changing the letters to numbers. The substitution. That's how it's going to be. Is it clear? Now from there, we will just simplify. So from there, 2 raised to the power 2 gives us 4. So we are going to get 8 brackets 4. Another bracket 3, they are all multiplying. Then minus 2 brackets 9. Now from there, we'll multiply this and that as well. Now 8 times 4 is 32. 32. Then multiplying by 3. Then this side we are going to get 2 times 9 giving us 18. Now 32 times 3 is going to give us 96. So you are going to get 96 over here, minus 18. So 96 minus 18 is going to give us 78. Then that's all. That's the value of the formula that we were given. Now let's look at this interesting one over here. The last simplest. Now let's start by doing our substitution. X is 2. Anywhere I see x, I put 2 there. So let's go. So I'm going to get 2 square multiplying y is 3. So 3 square minus 9 bracket 2x again is 2, so 2 square. All on 2x again is 2, so 2 square. Then y is 3 multiplying by 3 minus 3 bracket 2 square. Now we are done. We are done with the substitution. Now from there we simplify. That is letting go of the square. Okay. Now 2 square gives us 4, 3 square gives us 9, then we close it. Then minus 9 bracket, 2 square gives us 4. Then all on, down here, 2 square gives us 4, bracket 3, minus 4, like that. Then we are done. Now from there, we can multiply. So we are going to get 4 times 9 is 36. Minus 9 times 4 is also 36. All on 4 times 3 is 12. And 3 times 4 is also 12. So the top side is giving us 0. Then the downside is giving us 0. So our answer is 0. Just like that. Now take these 5 questions and I want you to do it for me. After that, you WhatsApp me with those your answers. I'll check them up, I'll mark them, then I'll let you know your score. Right, so we have this a trial question. I want you to do it, and you let me have your answers in the WhatsApp number above here, so that I'll check them for you. Then WhatsApp only, please. It's WhatsApp only. So you WhatsApp me your answers on this number, then I'll check them out for you. Now, the question says if A is 2, B is -1, C is -3, and D is -2, we have to evaluate the following. We have 2AB minus 3C plus 4D. You just exchange the letters with the numbers, then you simplify. The B says that 5ABD plus 3BC minus 2AC. The next one is 1/2BC minus 6AC plus 2AB. Then the next one says 1/4AC squared. Mind you, the square is affecting both the AC. It's not only the C. So when you put in the values for A and C, you square all. Then we also have 1/6 AC. Then here we have 5B squared C minus 1/3 C squared plus 4 AB. So these are the questions I want you to try for me. Let's move straight to change of subject. Look at change of subject. What's the concept of change of subject? Now, every mathematical statement that has an equal to sign, where a letter is at one side of the equal to sign, is a change of subject in one way or the other, because that particular letter is the subject of that equation. What do I mean by this? If I have y equal to ax plus by, plus bt. Now, we can see clearly, as I said, that a letter is at one side of this equal to sign. Hello? A letter is at one side of the equal to sign, and the rest of the letters are here. You can't see any y in these letters we have here. It means that this is the subject. It means that y is the subject. Now, if we have this as y the subject, there can be a question telling us that we should make another variable the subject, provided the question is y equal to as plus bt. They can tell us make A the subject, make B the subject. All they are telling you to do is that make sure that B stands alone at one side of the equal to sign, whether left or right. If B comes here equal to something, or B comes here equal to something, B should be at one side, either left or right. And when that happens, it means that that letter or that variable is the subject of the relation. It's not very simple. We will start by taking some simple questions under them. We'll try them out, then we'll be done for the day. So then let's take a very simple statement on that. Now, let's look at this simple statement we have over here. T equals to Q plus P. Now, from what we have here, T is at one side of the equal sign, so T is the subject. So let's say the question says make P the subject. From this statement, we should make P the subject. Now, we should make P the subject. Now, if we are solving math and we get to the state whereby we have 2 equal to 4 plus x. Now, we want to find x. So what do we do to the 4? In a normal understanding, we say that we take 4 to the other side of the equal to sign. So we're going to have 2. When this crosses, we're going to get -4 equal to x. Then we break it down to get what? -2 is equal to x. Now, with this time, we are looking for P. And we don't need a Q to be here. So we move Q from here to the other side of the equal to sign, so that P can boldly stand alone. So we are going to get T minus Q. If this moves, it's going to be minus, then equal to P. Now we can see clearly that P is only standing at one side of the equal to sign, and we can boldly say that P is the subject of the relation now. Is it clear? Alright, so let's look at this question. After that, we'll take about 5 of them or 4 of them. We solve them, then I'll give you some to also try as well. Then we call it a day. Now we have mt plus n equals mp plus q. We are told to make m the subject of the relation. Now, the question that we saw previously, we saw that the letter that we found the subject was only one. This time it appears here and it appears here. So how are we going to do that? Now let's rewrite the question. So we have mt plus n equal to mp plus q. Now, the first thing to do is that we have to bring all the letters that has m one side of the equal to sign. Or we will say grouping or group-like terms. So all the terms, you see this is a term, and a term. All the terms that has m should come at one side. That is grouping of like terms. So we have empty, it's already here already. Now we bring this one, this is MP. So we'll get minus what? MP. Then being equal to Q is already here, then the N will also go and join like that. So we have grouped them. Now M is at one side of the equal to sign. Now we can see that M is here and M is here as well. Let's forget about this and let's look at something else. There is a topic when we are solving and we get to a place like AX plus AY. We are told that we can bring something out, right? We can bring something because something over here and over here that look alike, we can bring it out. That's factorizing. We are bringing something out. So you can see that A is here, A is here. So you can bring that A out. What will be left here? X plus the big A is already out. What will be left here? That's Y. And this is called factorization. So we are about to use the same method over here. So we have M here and we have M here as well. So we can bring that M out. Now what will be left here? We have the T here minus what? P here. Then we continue with what? Our Q minus N. Is it clear? Now back again, when we are solving some mathematical statements and we come across a statement like 2x is equal to 4, and the idea is to look for x, what do we do to the 2? We divide both sides by 2. So we divide here by 2 and divide here by 2 as well. And these 2 and these 2 will get cancelled out. So we get x is equal to the value that we will get. Now the same thing. Now we have m here. M is multiplying the one in the bracket as Q was multiplying the x over here. So we divide both sides by this one, t minus p. So all this over t minus p, and that's also over what? T minus p. So t minus p will cancel t minus p. Then we're going to get m is being equal to q minus n all over t minus p. So simple like that. All right, so let's look at this question. We have 1 over t equal to 1 over u minus 1 over y. The b says that 1 over u1 equal to 1 over u plus 1 over u2. We also have u minus x all on v minus x all equal to u over v square. We also have t s over t being equal to v plus u all on 2. We also have p equal to u over r plus k. Now let's take it one after the other. We have 1 over t being equal to 1 over u minus 1 over y. We are making u the subject. So the idea is that our final answer should state that u should only be at one side of the equal to sign. Hello? U should only be at one side of the equal to sign. So what do we do now? This is in a fraction. This is a fraction. This is a fraction. And this is also a fraction. The first idea, when you have a change of subject involving fraction, we have to clear the fraction. So how do we clear the fraction? So we'll pick the LCM over here, the t, u, and y, and multiply each term by 8, then we cancel out. So after we cancel out, then we can have a linear equation. So t, u, y. We multiply each term by t, u, y. So we have t, u, y multiplying 1 over t. For the first one, being equal to another t, u, y multiplying 1 over u. Then minus t, u, y multiplying 1 over y. Now you can cancel. Now the t here will take this t away. The u here will take this u away. And the y here will also take this y away. Now we have uy minus 1 giving uy being equal to ty times 1 is going to give us ty. Then tu times 1 is going to give us tu. Now from there, we can group like terms. The one that has u in them. We already have u here. So we also have u here. So this u, tu will come to this side of the equal to sign to group the like terms. We are going to get uy plus tu is equal to what? Ty. Then from here, we have u here and u here as well. We'll factorize the u out. we're going to get u bracket y plus t being equal to ty. Then we divide here by y plus t, then divide here by y plus t. So y plus t and y plus t will go away. Then we're going to get u being equal to ty all on y plus t as our final answer. So we have 1 over u1 equal to 1 over u plus 1 over u2. Now, this question is one of the popular questions in Aquila. It can be written as 1 over r1 equal to 1 over r plus 1 over r2. You've seen it somewhere as r. Now, most students complain about it being u or r, that it will get you get confused. But one of the facts about these questions this question particular is that you have to respect the letters as they are. If they say find u1, when you see u1, treat it as u1 and you will not be confused. Now let's go. We are making u the subject. We have u1, u and u2. So as we did previously, we multiply each term by u1, u and u2. We are going to get u1, u2, multiplying 1 over u1. Then another one being equal to u1, u2, multiplying 1 over u. Hello? Then the last one plus u1, u2, multiplying 1 over u2. Now we cancel. We see u1 here, we take this u1 away. This u here, we take this u away. And this u2 will also take this u2 away. Is it clear? From there, now u2 times 1 will give you u2. Being equal to u1, u2 times 1 will give you u1, u2. Then this one, u1, u times 1 will give us u1, u. Now we are looking for u. So we'll group all the ones that has u in them. We have u here and we also have u here. So we'll bring them together. So we are going to get u2 minus u1, u being equal to u1, u2. Then we factorize from here. We bring the u out, then we get u2 minus u1 being equal to u1, u2. Then we divide both sides by u2 minus u1 and here by u2 minus u1. So this and this will go away. Then we're going to get u being equal to u1, u2 all on u2 minus u1. That's our final answer. So simple like that. Is it clear? Alright, so we have u minus, that's for the third one, we have u minus x over v minus x all equal to u over v squared. Now, the question looks scary, but it's one of the simplest. What do we have to do? We have to cross multiply, okay, because it's only 2 terms, so we can cross multiply. But if it was 3 terms, we multiply each term by the LCM. But because it's only 2 terms, we can just cross multiply. So we can, this can go with this, and this can also go with that. So we will get u multiplying v minus x, and also being equal to v squared multiplying u minus x. So from there, what do we do? We expand. So we are going to get uv minus ux being equal to v square u minus v square x. Now from there, we group the terms involving u. Now uv has u in it. Ux has u. We also have u here. So we'll bring this one also to the other side. So we are going to get uv minus ux minus v square u being equal to v square x. Now we have 3 terms involving x. We can factorize. So we'll factorize our u out, then we'll get v minus x minus v squared all equal to v squared x. Now what do we do from here? We divide both sides. So we divide here by v minus x minus v squared and here by v minus x minus x squared. So this and this will go away. Then we're going to have our final answer to be u being equal to v square x over v minus x square as our final answer. And I hope it is clear. Now, with the fourth one, we have s over d being equal to v plus u all on 2. Now again, we have 2 terms. So we can just cross multiply. But if we are having three terms, say it's continue by saying, let's say 1 over, let's say SR. We can't cross multiply. With this one, we would have used the LCM to multiply by each term. But because we have only two terms, we can go ahead and what? Cross multiply. So this and this, like that. We are going to get S multiplying 2 being equal to T multiplying V plus U. Now, 2 and S is going to give us 2S being equal to T times V is going to give us TV plus TU. Now we are looking for U. So we have to make sure U is at one side of the equal to sign. So we'll move this one to this side of the equal to sign. Then the TU will only be here. So we're going to get 2S minus TV being equal to TU. Sorry, TU. Now from there, what do? We divide both sides by T. So divide here by T and divide here by T as well. Then T and T will cancel. Then we're going to get U being equal to 2S minus TV all over T as of. You see, from our final answer, you can see clearly that U is not here again. The U is at one side of the equal to sign. I hope it's clear. Let's pick our last one. Now let's look at this question. Very, very simple. We have three terms. The first term, the second term, and the third term. And the LCM here is R. So we use R to multiply by all the terms. Then we clear the fractions. So we are going to get P multiplying R being equal to U over R multiplying another R plus K multiplying R. Then this R and this R will go away. Is it clear? We are going to get PR being equal to U plus KR. Now we are looking for U. So we have to move this one to this side of the equal to sign. So we're going to get PR minus KR being equal to U. Now you can see clearly that U is at one side of the equal to sign. Now the answer can be written like this. Or you can also say U is equal to PR minus KR. That's all. That's all. Before we take the 12 questions to try on your own, I want us to look at change of subject questions involving cube and square. Now this one we have here involves cube. I want to see how, when we are looking for x, how it will be. After that, we'll look at the square one before I'll give you something to try on your own. Now let's look at it. It's very, very simple. We will understand. Now, we have three terms. We have this as a term, this as a term, and this as a term. And we have the LCM to be b dx cubed. So we multiply each term by b dx cubed, as we always do for change of subject. So we are going to get b dx cubed multiplying q equals b dx cubed multiplying 2a over b. Then plus b dx cubed multiplying 7c over ds cubed. Now from there, what do? We cancel out. From here, we can't cancel it now, but from here, the b will take the b out. Then the ds cube will also take the ds cube over here. Now what do? We multiply. We multiply. We multiply. We are going to get b qs cube being equal to, now dx cube times 2a will give us 2a dx cube plus 7bc plus 7bc. Now we group the one that has the s cube. So we have the s cube here and s cube here. So this term will also come to this side of the equal to sign. Then we are going to get bd qs cube minus 2ad x cube being equal to 7bc. Now we are about to factorize. Now here we can factorize d and also factorize s cube. But the truth of the matter is that we don't need d for anything. We need what? X cube out. So that is what we are going to bring out. So we will bring x cube out. Then we will left with bdq for the first term here. Then minus 2ad also here being equal to 7bc. Now from there, my board is full. Now from here, we divide both sides by what's in the bracket over here. So we divide here by BDQ minus 2AD. Then here by BDQ minus 2AD. So this and this will cancel out. Then we are going to get, let me continue from here. Now we are going to get S cube being equal to 7BC all on BDQ minus 2AD. Now here is the trick. Now we are looking for X and not S cube. So how do I do for this cube to go away? Now when we are solving math and we have a situation like this, to clear the cube here, we use cube root. If it is square, we use square root. So we want to clear this cube from here. So what we'll do is that we will cube root here and also cube root here. And it is assumed that this cube root and this square root here will go away. Then we're going to get x being equal to the cube root of 7BC over BDQ minus 2AD as our final answer. So this is our final answer. Very, very simple. It's the same thing, just that when we want to let go of the cube or the square, we use cube root or square root to clear it out. I hope it's clear. Now, we are looking for x, but the x here is not standing alone. It is what? A square root of x. So how do we solve it? We have two terms here, so we can cross multiply. So b times y will give you yb being equal to a minus square root of x. Remember, we are looking for x, so we'll take this thing away. This thing, we'll take it away. Or, for x not to be so confusing for us, we can take this x minus square root of x to this side and bring the yb inside, so that we'll do away with the negative. So we are going to get square root of x being equal to a minus yb, so that the negative square root of x will go away. So from there, what do? We want to let the square root go away. So we square both sides. So we'll square here and also square the whole of here. So this and this will go away. Then we're going to get x is equal to bracket a minus yb all square. So that's our final answer. Very, very simple like that. So simple like that. So simple. Now, we have these 5 questions on the board. Very, very simple. I want you to do them and you send it to me on WhatsApp. Okay, I'll check them out for you. So the number is 05000 61297. Please, WhatsApp only, no calls. Just WhatsApp me with your answers and I'll check them out for you. We have y equals in the bracket a over x minus b, all raised to the power 1 over 4. Now, this all raised to the power 1 over 4 over here is the same as the fourth root. It's the same as the fourth root. Okay, so don't be scared over here. We also have 2y plus 3 is equal to 5x minus. This one will be simple for you guys, I know. Then we also have y equal to ax cubed minus b all over 3c. Then we have 1 over x equal to 1 over x1 plus 1 over x2. We are making x the subject. Then we also have y equals 1 over 4 ux plus 3 ys. Now, so you do this and you let me know. Now, check in the comments, the description below. There is a link to the YouTube, to the WhatsApp channel. I want you to follow me on the WhatsApp channel. I post questions over there and also links so that you can also follow as well. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Chalkboard on Watch TV, and I am glad you enjoy it. So just get it done, and until we meet again, it's next time.